We're back. Oh, diggity daffodil. Specified window name, I believe, is. Oh, hello. Back with therapy Monday with Mike. It's been a hot minute, but I'm back. Back. Sound is off. Oh, music. Let's get this rig a rockin' and rollin'. Welcome back, Davenma. Getting set up now. Gonna be a jam, but a buggy jam. How was Space Marine?
Sega.
That's really good. I wasn't sure about. I'll be very honest. I wasn't sure about it because I played the first came out. Um, and I don't know. It was good, but it wasn't what I was looking for in a game at the time. But this new one looks friggin' amazing. Board stuff, capturing the bombasticity of Space Marine. No, it's a Warhammer story about a Space Marine. There's not a whole lot of like archetype. There's not a whole lot for that. Very honestly. But again, it's one of if not my all-time favorite franchises. But it's like wrestling. You come because it's big and incredible. Hey, there's actually a few exceptions to that. The Eisenhorn on the good. Horus Heresy is like a wrestling. It's just you should try to you should make a Twitter account and try to track that down. So because this is an older game, we got to do this the older way. But today, I thought as a treat, as one of my all-time favorite things. We're playing Dawn of War. One of my all-time favorite video games. Probably in the top 10 of real-time strategy games ever made. and it's gonna be rad as hell. I prefer Dark Crusade's campaign to Solstice. The problem is that the sisters and the Dark Eldar were never fixed. They're incredibly, like, unbalanced at times. So we're going. Do you want to play the tutorial? Do not cite the deep magic to me. I was there. Written. Out.
The planet Cronus. Beset on all sides by the tides of war. This once quiet colony.
If you're new to the channel,
7 armies clashed on this one world. Each refusing.
I'm a 40k. Honestly, one of my favorite sci-fi and it's a fantasy setting, and it's not.
From beneath the sands of Cronus' central desert came the Necrons, ancient machines bent on eradicating all life. But another evil already had its eyes on the planet. From the depths of the warp, the demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim. To oppose these fearsome powers, the planet's rulers in the Tau Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battlesuits into the
I like the Tau, like,
the
aesthetically.
Imperium of man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Cronus for the glory of the God Emperor. Like a green tide, the Orc horde descended on Cronus, caring little for others' claims and sowing destruction in its wake. The Eldar, ancient enemies of the Necrons, emerged from their webway to pursue their own agenda on Cronus. And last came the Space Marines, finest and most uncompromising of the Imperium's soldiers. Seeing a world beset by aliens and heretics, they undertook a great purge. A dark crusade had begun. It could only end with the total victory of one of these factions, and the total defeat of all others.
Alright. I am a benevolent gamer. Chat. Who we playing? I kinda think Space Marines. I'm still yet to see a deployed fortress. What do you mean? I figured you'd say space. I kind of think Space Marines is Space Marine. I used the phrase Fortress Monastery in one of my Pathfinder games recently. Because it is, I just don't think there is a more perfect word for, like, a militant, like a militant case of opera. I think because Rule of Cool, I also think because it might be, like, an eviscerator. Like, it might be an eviscerator chainsword, which you typically wield two-handed. That was one thing, like, I understand it from a game mechanic, but I'm actually playing Space Marine 1 again. And I'm sitting here going like, why is a Space Marine captain wielding a bolt pistol and a chainsaw? Can I have some points to give him a power sword? It might simply be for his animation. Chaos is fun, but I'm gonna go Space Marine because there's only been one. Chaos is always fun. They aren't as strong or as flexible as Space Marines, though, and it really... This game will punish you for thinking they can fight on any... Eldar aren't my playstyle, they're too hit and run. I enjoy Guard. I think if I was still playing this regularly, I think I would call my Guard man. The Necron are just wild. I'm gonna have to take them out real quick. Chaos should absolutely get some, like, unfair stuff. I'd like to think in an additional expansion to this, they would all get those racial powers that Soulstorm gave to this, and the Necron are just wild. Orcs as well. These two are a genuine threat. They are the only races that can wipe other races off the map. I've seen the Necrons do it. I have them. Okay. I don't like how the Tau's playstyle locks you out of like a third of their tactical choice. That's just... We're going Space Marine.
The Space Marines of the Blood Ravens chapter arrived on Cronus like the mailed fist of the Emperor. Acting under orders from his chapter master and chief librarian, young brother Captain Davian Thule ordered the Blood Ravens to carry out a thorough purge of this world. The chapter master had told Thule that ancient relics of the chapter were hidden on Cronus. Artifacts from the mysterious
Ninosaurus, thanks for coming by.
Blood Ravens.
Thanks for a follow.
These sacred items could not be allowed
I think it's because they're both just incredibly powerful.
Captain Thule ordered the withdrawal of the Imperial Guard forces stationed in Victory Bay. But Governor Alexander flatly refused to pull his men back. Thule judged the governor a good man, but had little choice but to send his Space Marines to battle the governor's troops, along with all the other powers on Cronus. The Blood Ravens' willingness to fight soldiers of the Imperium did not go unnoticed. Whispers began that the relics on Cronus were more damning than holy. Only the war's victors would be left to decide the truth of the matter.
All right, here we go. So this is a kind of game where we've got to conquer the planet, kind of not as much like Civ, because we're going to conquer it. Now, the Guard are fun, are incredibly memeable. So our enemies at the start, we're being pitched against the Eldari, and the Imperial Guard. They're the Space Marines.
Welcome to the single-player campaign for Dawn of War, Dark Crusade.
Thank you, AI. The Necron are just really powerful. They've got a whole bunch of stats behind them. Like, one group of Necron warriors is equal to just... They're a step above everything. The Orcs can just stack and overflow and go absolutely in numbers. Like, they are incredibly potent at that, so I do want to kind of... I want to spear tip... I want to build, consolidate, and spear tip, take out the Necron Orcs. Oh. It's in the... That is in... It's in the Thousand Sons novel, A Thousand Sons. Got it. This is my hammer shell. I mean, look. We want to talk about, like, fan stuff, and this is one of the things I'm a huge... I have the Ultra... Really... They got John Hurt to be an Imperial Fist's chaplain, which... I got some cards.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
How's that sound coming through for everyone? Like, how's the balance?
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste.
Yeah, John Hurt is he's an Imperial Fist. That is very low. Yeah, he's an Imperial Fist's chaplain. It works. Notice it nicely louder than ever. Okay. I just pay for melee. Yeah, he's an Imperial Fist chaplain, which really fits his like voice and his character and his everything. It's got a wacky moment where his Crux Arcanum, basically like the badge of office for a chaplain, is able to just like send out a shockwave that kills a whole squad of Black Legion. Like that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but other than that, like it's pretty straightforward. It wasn't a great. I think the graphics let it down. CGI movie, but it looked like a PS3 cutscene.
Yes, my lord.
Get everyone.
The Emperor protects. Marine squad deployed.
There we go. All right.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I just quickly got to change a key. Emma, let me change key. No. Okay.
Praise the Emperor. Take the Emperor protects. Scouts ready. Yes, my lord.
Here to serve. As you wish. With all due haste, Lord.
Marine squad deployed.
Initializing build protocol.
Awaiting orders. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
I have honey roasted.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish.
Yes, my lord. Scouts here. Beware the alien.
Alright, let's go.
The mutant. The heretic.
But gang coming up.
Here to serve. As you wish.
Why is that coming through?
Build protocol.
God, I hope that's.
Here to serve. I exist to serve.
Little more requisition.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Let's capture this.
Scouts in position. What's your order? While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
If we go up to him, yeah, he's got a both sides. All right, so that's a relic to people who aren't familiar with this game. That's a relic. It's a get money by capturing points.
Here to serve.
Your currency in this game is recognition. I'm gonna send a scout squad
Scouts awaiting orders.
capture up.
Gathering intelligence.
Even though I really don't want them
I
to
await
take two.
your
I would
instructions.
These are listening posts. You build them on acquisition points in order to get position, which is it's pretty straightforward. Like this harks from the days when real-time strategy games had like two currencies, which was basically distilled down to
Yes, Lord.
what gets you units and what gets you structures. Or power gets you vehicles in this.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Armory, it will allow me to build my Zumi flying.
Area secured.
And putting first position points. Let's me put guns on.
Position secure.
Is the I can't believe Sins of the Solar Empire came out. Like, So many games on my radar came out in the past month.
My faith is
Wild.
very
The guardsmen are here. Oh.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Praise the
Yeah.
Emperor.
I think, like, existentially, this would suck for them because, like, as far as they're concerned, like, we're angel. Like, the Astartes are the Emperor's angels. And it's like, hey, Emperor is... This is for your sins. And, like, we know it's contrived for the purpose of, like, a video game where you can make army men fight other army men. But the fact it fits in the 40k canon, like, yeah, it's... Space Marines have committed atrocity. Name of their own.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
We're gonna add in some flamethrowers. Gonna send in
Today the enemy shall
jetpack troops, which are assault marines. Yeah, their chainswords are one side. So it's not even like an addition thing. Ooh, who? The command squad's here. Let's go.
search commencing. What would you have? Yes, my lord. Scouts here.
Oof.
Praise the Emperor. On alert, brothers. The enemy
Let's
must
go.
be nearby. What would you have me do?
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts in position. Laying their targets. Scouts in position.
The hard part about guard armies is that the guard are so dependent on morale for their functioning. And unfortunately, the Space Marines are an incredibly demoralizing force. That battle has itself sorted. We're gonna need some more power plants.
Softly, then carry a big gun.
Alright, back to it. Actually, let's just take them down.
What would you have me
This isn't a big battle we're preparing for.
for the honor of the chapter?
Scouts in position. Scouts in position.
For the glory of the
Command.
Emperor.
Scouts in position. Scouts here.
Follow me into battle.
At your
I
command.
mean, it's literally like it's their thing. They're shock troops. We were watching like the point of the Space Marine. They're like super heavy, fast, rapid, like assault troop. They are incredibly fast, and they're incredibly potent force multipliers when you consider that, like, as far as the lore of Warhammer is concerned, the only thing you need to take over, like, a world is a single Space Marine squad, which is wild. A wild, like, suggestion. Yeah.
Confirm. Confirm.
That and their basic weapon.
Confirm.
Their basic weapon is a fully automatic rocket launch.
Advance. Agreed. I serve mankind.
Here we go, here's the Imperial base. Let's go. Infantry command straight away. Let's take out their ability to produce guardsmen.
At your command. Basic
Just before games had particularly good AI though, so they will stop at the max range of like their long. So you got to move them close to the other two.
While the enemies of the Emperor still walk around, there can be no peace.
The governor is back. Okay.
While the enemies of the Emperor still walk around, there can be no peace.
Imagine seeing your general just eat it. All right, here we go. Oh damn. All right, so he's using that with one hand. Bruh. That's snipers.
Getting into position. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Walk softly and carry it down. For the honor of the champion. My aim shall not falter.
Here to serve.
Yeah. Where is he? He might be dead. Oh well.
Scouts here.
Alright, there on that. I've got an armory. I've got... Now, I actually can't remember how much of this assists to another battle in this location. So I'm going to continue building up my base. I don't think it's
Yes,
much.
Lord. I will do as you ask. Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
The base is under attack, fam.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Nice. Alright. When you get an achievement, you get to upgrade your faction commander. Go for a power sword. In old Warhammer, power swords were lightsabers, and I think they had to change it out. Ranged weapon. Iron Halo's tempting. Attack shield, helpful. Health bonus, help. Melee attacks, helpful. Health and damage. Hey, Crystal Rain, how's it going? Health do I get? Extra 200 health for them. I like the Greaves because I like the idea of being speedy. That is a huge buff to damage. Oh, doubling damage. He spends most of his time in melee. Alright, now we end our turn. Back, and we're... Oh, no. What are the god doing? Can he be slowed down to... What do you mean? Oh, because he's going to be attached to a squad most of the time, yeah. Handy. But that's a strength of 8, and I want to go in with more. Okay. Alright, the Heartland. Basic infantry is not what the guard want to be coming in with.
shall obey.
So we got a special first company veteran.
On alert, brothers. The enemy
Yes,
must be
most
nearby.
beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Not getting point.
At your command. Fear denies faith.
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts in position. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Scout rush.
Scouts reporting for duty. In position.
Not a whole lot of requisition
Strategic
points
point
base here.
identified. Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts awaiting orders. Infiltrating enemy territory.
I await your instructions.
Yes, my lord.
I'm assuming they're going to be up here.
Position.
I can't see, but I don't know. I think at this point we are
At your command.
Marine squad deployed.
Infiltrating enemy territory. Scouts in position.
Awaiting orders. Direct us to the enemy. Heresy grows from idleness.
I genuinely think there's something to that statement. I know, like, ooh, heresy. No, I'm not like here to preach it anyway.
Stay vigilant.
But like,
Orders received.
you gotta keep keeping busy is really important to your mental. Like, I can't overstate that for con.
Position. Scouts in position.
All right, we're going. So let's get these scout. Let's get this
Direct us to the enemy.
main spear tip. They're not here. We're gonna
On patrol.
heading.
Scouts in position.
Yes, Lord.
Enemy
I
spot.
shall
Taking
obey.
heavy fire.
There. Got him.
The enemy is in our
I always
sights.
forget who I'm fighting,
On alert.
and it's like,
The enemy must
oh,
be
it's the
nearby.
guard.
What is your order?
Like that. Who's that Pokemon?
Our aim is true.
Direct us to the enemy.
Position secure.
Another guard squad.
Onward to fear denies faith. To the Emperor. Orders
Put that
received.
pressure on.
What's
This
your
is
order?
not a game where you can turtle. I know, like, if I've got RTS fans in the chat,
Mark any enemy position.
like, this isn't
Scouts in
this
position.
isn't a turtles game, and where you've got to be in the game, to be in part of the game, still fast. Otherwise,
Here to
get
serve.
outmaneuvered. Is your ability to take and hold territory is directly
Yes, most beneficent one.
not like in like Warcraft or Starcraft where everyone gets like the same resource. This is a game where it's highly different. Take and
At your command.
disrupts that firing line.
Scouts in position.
Just giving up. Ooh, turret. Ow. Bruh.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Another turret. Bruh. Okay, full back.
For the honor of the chapter. For the honor of the chapter. We stand ready. Today the enemy shall know.
Agent range.
We stand ready. Advance.
I love to see. Also, you hate this.
Enemy is in our sights.
Taking heavy fire.
Yes.
Uh,
I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
yeah, I got introduced to Warhammer when I was 17, and I'm like, this setting's very silly. And then I started playing it, I'm like, oh, that's intentional. This is great. This was around like the late thousands. I was like 17, I think, 16 or 17, and yeah, it was just like in this era of a lot of sci-fi and fantasy trying to get into like the dark and edgy thing. This seems like it's trying too hard. And then I start getting into it. It's like, oh, that's the point. This is great.
My faith is my shield.
I do think it's like, I understand it for balance reasons, but also like your basic Marines and combat knives. Where's their chainsaw?
Awaiting orders.
But don't tell me Gilliman. Don't tell me the Codex Astartes prevents that. Quite silly.
He who stands with me shall be
Go into melee.
by my command. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Scouts here.
Direct us. For the glory of the Imperium.
Hey, how about I just get them out of range?
We are the Emperor's
Go this way.
commencing attack. Faith is our shield.
Scouts here on targets.
Second space marine bolt rifle. You actually had to use the combat knife. And also, I understand from a mechanical standpoint, like, why him having
Yes,
a
Lord.
bolt pistol,
I await
like a bolt
your
gun and a
instructions.
thing. Also, he's like,
He is attacking.
I will do as
yeah,
you
he's the
ask.
second he's the lieutenant of like the 4th company. He should absolutely have
Awaiting orders.
a bag of tricks, which is like very fancy to him. What is that?
Orders received.
Melee weapon on 2, unlock the power sword.
Scouts in position.
Oh, he doesn't get a chainsword?
Scouts here. Lining up on targets.
Fear denies faith. We stand ready.
Yeet.
Engaging the enemy.
Alright, cool. I was very like, what? No chainsword? That's heresy. Alright, I need 200 to add that fella. Gang. Alright, let's go. I feel like we're gonna get attacked by the Necron. Yodar and the Tau can fight it out. Happy with it. We're up against the gods, and we're up against... Back, you got... Necrons are sitting there. It's interesting that it doesn't even have scouts. Scouts are handy. And so... Yeah, fair. Oh boy, what do I attack? I don't have a lot of good options. I can just go straight for Victory Bay, but I want to come in with... A Land Raider is outstanding. We could just go straight for the... Take them out. But while he's there, they're going to get a buff. I don't want to do that. Take out the guard. Again, gonna need a lot of troops at the start, though. Guard are gonna be relentless. Fury, what does Fury do? 2 attacks per turn. Boom. Let's go.
It was was during the Horus Heresy
Oh,
that
no.
the influence of chaos first drove Space Marine against Space Marine.
I hate it when...
Cronus witnessed some of this terrible fighting, and the heretics of those ancient times left behind them terrible artifacts.
Right, what do we have to do? Do we just have to yeet, like, unalive a whole ton of stuff? Dual units to... Slaughter the Imperial Guard. Kill the number of enemy troops or vehicles to gain the power of Khorne. Go.
Initializing build
Walk
protocol.
softly and carry a big gun.
We need requisition points ASAP.
Claim it in the name of the
Here to
Emperor.
serve.
It's all, yeah, Arkenland who covered the land. Like, it's just such a,
Scouts
it's such a Warhammer thing. It's also very Star Wars. That trend of like long running like sci-fi of like everything has to be.
gathering intelligence.
You have like the Land Raiders, Arkan Land,
Scouts awaiting orders.
Adeptus Mechanicus Explorator, and the STC, and thought the purpose of like a monkey's tail was it had poison in it. Like, it's just so silly. It's part of the charm.
What is your
Hey, that's a fun fact about Arkan Land. Like, his hot take in Warhammer is monkeys, which are now extinct in the setting, would have had poisonous barbs on their tails. Just baleful. All right, we're setting up for the long run on this one. Yeah, in.
We are the Emperor. The Marine squad deployed.
We got him. Hard contact. Let's go.
Secure.
Attacking as ordered.
Is that just a guard squad?
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Area secured.
Yes, my lord.
Why are we doing what the demon
Stay
wants?
vigilant, brothers.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing
No
build
one
protocol.
questioning that?
Orders. At your command. Heresy grows from
Betting with his own little everything. Oh, absolutely.
for the glory of the Imperium. We stand ready.
Bruh. Take him out.
We stand ready.
At your command.
Even a scout marine, like, even scout marines are pretty rough. Like, they are still superhumans.
Scouts.
Main difference between
Search commencing.
the only thing about like most chapter scout marine,
With all
they
due
don't
haste.
have all, they don't have the black carapace yet.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Back twice a turn. Yeah, true.
At your command. Heresy grows.
Delightful. Right. Go.
Yes, my
They
lord.
came from this way. I lost 1 to their 38. Let's go.
On patrol.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
Scouts in position.
Awaiting orders.
Yes.
Go. All right. Take this from them while we
Commencing
regroup.
infiltration. Ready.
Ever vigilant. Taking hits.
Oh, never mind. All right, they're capturing points. Cool.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, folks in chat, how's it going? What's on your mind today? What's going on? Interesting, they're setting up their little
I await your
grubby little tunnels.
instructions.
2 scout marines would absolutely beat a squad. Ah, I don't know. Like, in the lore,
Squad deployed.
the space marines.
Instructions.
What's your order?
Area secure.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. This, you know, depending which, actually, that'd depend entirely on which regiment it. Because the squad of Tanith,
Beneficent one.
the squad of the Tanith first have
Here to
cannot
serve.
out stealth.
With all due haste.
We stand ready.
But a squad of scouts held A squad of scouts led by like like full member of parties held a mountain squad of night from like a company of during the heresy. But the biggest difference is depending on the way their chapter runs. The main difference between scouts and like full parties is that scouts don't have their power up.
Yes, Lord? I will do as you ask.
Direct us to the enemy. Taking heavy fire.
Yeah, the Catachan, the gods win. Like the god, yeah. Catachan, Tana. I don't think Kriegsmen. I don't think they beat scouts. I don't like how the Cadians get absolutely murked in well, like 9 times out of 10. They are meant to be like the scariest like guard regiment. During the Inquisition of when Inquisitor Eisenhower goes to Cadia, Cadians action, I am actually oh yeah, no, the Kriegsmen wouldn't try to enter melee. They would form firing. The Kriegsmen treat war like it's World War I.
You must kill more of them.
The enemy is in our sights.
But if you look at like the way,
Yes, my lord.
yeah, the Kriegers would just 100% take them, form firing line. And then the Cadians are like possibly one of the most badass guard regiment, and they frequently get murked. They are like they get war.
Yes, my lord.
I sense danger. We will root it out. I sense danger. We will root it out.
We've won.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Lining up our targets.
Ooh, they've got turrets out. Let's go. Bruh.
The enemy is attacking.
They sure are.
Yes, Lord?
Took them into the dirt like they did in Iraq. Yeah, 100%.
Lining up our targets.
That's the thing. Like the
At your command.
Follow aim.
The Imperial Guard are not above fighting up to and including like accepting, and that's the. I remember seeing a discussion in a Warhammer channel one, who wins the Imperial Guard or the Imperium from Warhammer or the Empire from Star Wars. And it's like the real game changer there is the fact that like Stormtroopers frequently break and flee when the Imperial Guard
Is in our sights.
and that would be incredibly different. But I just wanted to run this to like have a game for today. I don't know what we're gonna run in future because I'm taking a break. Feels weird going back to Civ. To find something to stream. Or something in. Thought
Direct us to the enemy.
thought this would fit into a. Oh man, they've been recruiting units. Oh boy. Oh no, I've lost 5 men. Where's my guy with grenades? Oh no, we've lost a scout. Where's my one guy? Yeah, that's shooting. I presume the Imperium also outnumbered the Empire. Both settings are horrifically bad with them.
Power of the Blood God shall be yours.
And I'm absolutely sure we're completely behind them. Nice. Brad, let's go. Imperium owns the Empire. Presumably. I mean, that's the thing. Both settings are bad with numbers in the sci-fi sense. But it's that Star Wars has not enough and Warhammer's got too much. There's a Warhammer fun fact. The current number of Imperial Guards is rounded to the nearest billion. Because that many people are inducted and killed per day. That's a horrible setting. But Star Wars also has this stat where there's like 25,000 Star Destroyers. And each Star Destroyer having a crew of like 10,000. So it's like, presumably.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Awaiting orders.
But one thing that I actually kind of caught with the other day as I was rewatching A New Hope.
Scouts ready.
And Stormtroopers in that are pretty decent at it. And it's a shame at like how much of a meme the Stormtroopers being bad at their jobs are. Is like, I want to see them more portrayed as a threat, like we see in Rogue.
Strategic point identified.
He who stands with me shall be my
We
brother.
are the Emperor's chosen.
Like one of the, I can't remember which chapter it was. I think it may have been a Dark Angel. There's a story, Dark Angels or Crimson Fit. There's a story of like some guardsmen alongside with some Space Marine. There's a guardsman who's been just like kind of had his. He's been physically had like a very injured. He can't walk. And so the Space Marine's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna carry you. He does lumps him over his shoulder, and the.
I await your instructions.
And the Space Marine he's with, I think he's I can't remember if he's a chaplain. But gives him a bolt pistol. There's 6 shots in that. Do something good while you're up there, and actually saves this Space Marine.
Scouts here.
Ends up like being this. Yeah, one of those just those incredible settings where probably
I sense danger.
celebrity. Brother Remiel?
On alert.
There's so much
The
lore,
enemy must be
hundreds of
nearby.
books.
Praise the
Alright,
Emperor.
they're there, so I mean the base is probably up that way. Yeah, we're gonna.
Here to serve.
I'm gonna create a. Oh.
I await your instructions.
Oh, I need some.
Death from above.
Because he's humble. And he probably doesn't want Luke asking a bajillion questions about Anakin Skywalker, because anyone.
While the enemy
He's probably worried it's going to call attention to
be no peace.
Fire Vader.
At your command.
Oh, right. Sorry, I misread some names.
Your will.
For the
Because
glory
that
of
whole
the
series is about Obi-Wan getting over his trauma and his guilt.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Enemy spotted.
By my command.
Enemy is attacking.
And Owen's not going to understand that, like, Anakin's strength is what caused part of the problem. Owen in that space isn't going to... Like, Obi-Wan's savvy enough with people to know
Yes, most
that as an
beneficent one.
and this is going to make him
I
angry.
will do as you ask.
The enemy
Here
is
to
attacking.
serve.
I think we're attacking,
Protocol.
canonically.
Stay
furnace first. Mother.
At your command.
Go.
Onward to glory.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Weapons at ready.
I thought about doing Baldur's Gate on stream, and I'm thinking about it.
Maintain attack formation. Heresy grows.
Drop those lines. Is
At your command.
2 bases, 1 base. Okay.
What would you have me do?
Very quick.
He who stands with me shall be my faith is my shield.
Take that down so they can't send him. Hey, where's my 3-to-1 kill ratio?
He is in our sights.
Yeah, there must be someone around here who survived our original assault. Bruh. Rude. I do like the god. Everything they have grows.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
At your command. Yes, my lord.
Deal with this, please. Out of power.
The Emperor.
Alright, start taking down HQ.
At your command.
Heresy grows. Hiatus.
These.
Here to
Bruh.
serve. As you wish. Build routine 721.
Yeah, I'm actually genuinely thinking of doing Baldur's Gate as the new long-running game.
Yes, my lord.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Stop dying, please.
Fear denies faith.
The burn. Take out the governor, please. Oh, he's got a whole command squad.
This day shall be a glorious one.
Go to war? Ah, there's a cannon over this way. They lured me into a trap, or wily little man. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna lose the force commander. No. Bruh. We might need to send in a backup for. I doubt it, but theoretically. Turn of War would be fun. I wish there was, I don't know. I'm hoping that Baldur's Gate inspires other companies to take IPs and make games out of them, make RPG. Because Baldur's Gate was really good. Rogue Trader was meant to have been really good. Especially tabletop IPs. Like, I'm really hoping that Bloodlines 2 is going to be good. Because Blue Vampire is my favorite setting. I'm excited to see what they're doing with Cyberpunk. Do flamers deal more damage to buildings? No, they are they're a morale weapon. Like, their main thing, they do damage to the crew. which like severely decreases health and damage output. You're thinking of Command and Conquer, where Flamethrower you massive damage.
Awaiting orders. What's your order? Yes, my lord.
Kaboom. Oh, a senior librarian? Holy heck. I'm gonna get attacked by Guard and Chaos next round. It's gonna be brutal. I don't know how set a character Fire's gonna. I think we might be as set a character as V. But also, actually, that would be my argument there. Like, that can go well. Look at V or Commander Shepard. We could do Mass Effect on stream. I think that'd be really good. Because I'm tempted to do Baldur's Gate, because I love Baldur's Gate. But the trick with doing Baldur's Gate is there's nudity and there's pretty gnarly violence. Baldur's Gate have to put like a warning panel. It's like, hey, this game has people being yeeted and boobies. That's all be on the table. Oh, my base is still here. Yes. Wait, how much of my base is still? I can just get into straight into production.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, most beneficent your will. With all due haste. I await your
Power generator.
What is
I
your
did
will?
not realize
13721
that
initiated.
everything would stick around. Really good.
Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration.
All right. We're gonna upgrade this to a fairy. I don't think. I guess, look, in the spirit of the original game, yeah, the original game, we weren't a set character. We were who we were. I'm very willing to see how things. Just because. Partly because I haven't been keeping up with it. I haven't watched any of these dev diaries or anything. But it's like with Outlaws. It's like with.
Yes, most beneficent
Like
one.
with Space Marine.
Awaiting orders.
We go.
Onward to glory.
We should have been able to make our own character closer to V. Yeah. I think Tav being an elder is gonna be weird. Admittedly, I think that's gonna be weird thematically. I think it's been too long. Yeah, I don't know. I think having Fire be an elder is. But I could be wrong. Also, I'm gonna say I am genuinely amazed that the Ultramarines weren't the characters of this. Cause like, it's Warhammer, right? Like it's gods. All right, we're gonna go missile launches. No, we're gonna go plasma gun. Because he's a chaos or infantry heavy. Oh, we can get Grey Knights. Well, that's just positively delightful. I think there's this tendency in gamers lately to a game to fail, and while I'm not accusing you of that or really anyone ridiculous is the thing I've said, I think we look at too many negative. I think having word bearers is.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
That's part of the reason I think it should have been the Ultramon. That is a particularly epic rivalry.
Urge, kill. Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, Lord? I exist to serve.
Suffer not the witch to live.
Alright, we got our Grey Knights. Get some more fire support.
Demons and heretics will fall before us. Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna attach the
Yes, the warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command. We go to spread
we should
word.
just make this. Here's the thing, like I would love to make this an RTS channel, but like that is a finite. That has finite content.
Suffer not the witch to live. Yes.
All right, we're gonna take the relic back.
Scouts ready.
Fear denies
At
faith.
your command.
Fear denies
I don't think they wanted Blood Ravens. No, I get that, and this, not just for this game, but for the for the set of the. I am quite surprised they didn't go with an existing chapter. Yeah, the word bearers is just generic.
Yes, Lord?
Like, the word bearers are a good generic, because they do have a bit.
Initializing
And
protocol.
at this stage, the Black Legion didn't have a lot of flavor other than being like, hey, Abaddon's in charge of all of chaos, and he thinks that Horus sucked. That's why we renamed everything. Take the relic.
I await your instructions. I await your
Your
instructions.
sacred artifact.
With all due haste.
Oh, and the chaplain. Yeah, but the demons they have. I remember what they are. They're lesser demons are just fire eating. Those are the demons. And then the bloodthirst chaos demon. I think it should have been.
securing objective.
There we go. Alright, let's get another leader or two. Get the chaplain and the librarian while we start our attack.
Shall know fear.
We're gonna attach the captain to the Grey Knight squad,
To me, brothers.
mainly so that
Commencing
the
infiltration.
captain can give his buffs.
Attack.
Oh, here they are. One enemy. Let's. They've got a sorcerer.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, they can
Eliphas is here. Just a regular chaos. Is Eliphas?
Yes, Lord.
Oh, there he is.
Scouts in position.
We stand by.
Excellent.
On the road to disappointment.
Your wise counsel belies your years. I accept the challenge.
If I was ever to cosplay a Space
The
Marine,
immortal.
oh boy. I did not expect them to have vehicle. That changes things. Got him. Thing is, that's a melee. That is a melee artillery thing. It's nasty. Blood Angels have made it so weird that the library. No, I think it makes sense.
Is the first
Like-
step on the road to disappointment.
I think the librarian,
I accept the challenge.
the librarian, they have multiple bases.
Scouts in position.
The librarian needs to be chill to focus like their psychic powers. Absolutely works in canon for librarian. Weapon increases. Get some apothecaries. This fight's gonna get easy. Mephiston's different. Like, can't. Like, he is the exception. He has no chill. Mephiston is a completely different enemy. Like, he's a blood angel. He's succumbed to the Black Rage and came back. Like, Mephiston's feats make him an incredible outlier. Nice, we get another one. I'm gonna give our fella health. Blood Angels Omnibus. Is the Blood Angels Omnibus like... Sorry. The Blood Angels Omnibus where a Space Marine Terminator backflip, as I recall. C.S. Goto novel. Alright, we're gonna go... The health buff, the damage buff is... 60, that's a modifier. I don't care much for the... I go for the Demon Hammer. I'm gonna give him longevity. Power moving out against the Eldar. They're pushing the Eldar back. Books are sitting there. Guard aren't doing anything this rad. Add a librarian to the gang. Librarians are the mages of this setting for people who aren't super knowledgeable about Warhammer. They are members of the Space Marines, and they're picking up their chapters of lore and history and culture. And a big part of their job, the one kind of shtick of their job, and that tends to mean that they've got powers that make them incredibly dangerous. Robot named Pat. Alright. We have some options here. Where do we attack? We can take the Guard. We can take the Necrons. Or we can bunny hop over and take out Chaos. That would be great. That'd be right. Get the Chaplain. If I was ever to hold on. Chaplain Reclusiarch Michaelis. I have to go for this now, don't I? That's the Orc base, I think. Isn't it? I don't think that's this one. I think that's the second one. I think that's in Soulstorm. I think this is the one where you have to, like... You've got a time limit. I think we have to do this. God, do I have to cosplay as a bloody magpie now? I might have to roll on this one. 4 options. One of them goes to a chaplain with my name. Gives a 1. I'm gonna roll a d4. What do we think? We go for Chaplain Reclusiarch Michaelis. Go a d4. Here we go. I'm gonna roll the d4. I need dice cam. I used to have a dice camera. Well, I didn't even assign what they are. Okay. Didn't really d4 as a good option. It's gonna be clockwise. Clockwise 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 being attacking the guard, 2 being attacking chaos, 3 being bunny hopping down here to the Reclusiarch, or 4 being attack the Necron. The last one I don't want to do. That is playing this game on hard mode. Necrons are rough. But got a 1. We're attacking the guard base.
Upon arriving on Cronus, General Lucas Alexander became Governor Militant and set about reclaiming the planet for the Imperium.
There. Oh, we get it. We get like an Independence Day style speech at the start of this.
5th Company, this is the moment of truth. You will not fear. You will not falter. You will not give a single step to the enemy.
But sir, if you will not serve in combat, then you will serve on the firing line.
line.
Enemies of the Imperium, hear me. You have come here to die. The immortal Emperor is with us, and we are invincible. His soldiers will strike you down. His war machines will crush you under their treads. His mighty guns will bring the very sky crashing down upon you. You cannot win. The Emperor has given us his greatest weapon to wield. So make yourselves ready. We are the 1st Cronus Regiment, and today is our victory day.
If they weren't trying to like pull off the Independence Day speech there, I mean, like, I would be surprised.
General Alexander, this is your last chance. We purge this world under the authority of the Chapter Master of the Blood Ravens. Withdraw your men to orbit, and our conflict can still end peacefully.
I have the utmost respect for the Emperor's Space Marines and their millennium service, Captain Fuel. But my orders are explicit. They come directly from Segmentum Command.
Yes,
I cannot
Lord.
withdraw.
Yeah, that is a heck of a thing to. That is a heck of a thing to give us as a boy in this mission. The arm of a Titan, like, that's absolutely wild. But it goes to show, like, again, how wild this setting can be when just the arm of a giant robot is like a mega weapon.
Scouts in position. Commencing infiltration.
Scouts. Alright, we got Servitor.
Position secure. Scouts here.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Scouts in position.
What
Commencing
is your will?
infiltration.
Here to serve.
Barracks. God's the hero already.
To ask.
And carry a big gun.
What is your will?
Knowledge is power. I didn't
Might.
Mission accomplished. Yes, my lord.
Squad broken.
Destroy the armor.
At your command.
What would you have?
Fall back!
I await your instructions.
It's not going well for us.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
My aim shall not falter.
God's heck.
Faith is our shield. Fire in the hole. Maintain attack formation.
Alright, no worries. See you next time.
the immortal emperor.
I await your instructions.
Yeah, I'm back, I think. Gonna be good.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unguarded and
He who
unguarded.
stands with you shall be my brother.
Yes, my lord.
This may have been a mistake.
Taking damage.
We are getting wrecked already.
Marine squad deployed.
This is fine. The dice have said this, and we just gotta roll with it.
Yes, Lord.
Get a...
Awaiting orders.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Ever vigilant. Attacking as ordered. Weapons at ready. It is time. Marine squad at your command.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Engaging the enemy.
Next one's down.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Alright, this is a step.
I await your
Cover
instructions.
the Roach
I will do as you
Levitor.
ask.
Marine squad deployed. We stand ready.
That was tense. I didn't know if we were gonna get through that. That was
To serve.
the game warns you. It's like, hey, you're gonna get attacked.
With all
Get
due
in.
haste.
Yes, my lord.
It-
Under fire.
Praise the
We lost our special units.
We are united.
I guess look, they filled their role. They kept us safe from the first attack.
For the glory of the Emperor.
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
I always say, like, I want a game of tension. A game that makes me, like, on the edge of my seat, and I am here on the edge. Getting ready to take on Guardsman.
The Emperor protects.
Expand out.
Sergeant, get me control of those streets. By the Emperor, you will have it.
Yes, most
Guns on 'em.
beneficent one. With all due haste.
Fear denies faith.
Back. Alright, I want
This
one
day shall be
melee
a glorious
squad.
one for the
Two.
Imperium.
Heresy rose from idleness.
What would you have me do?
We are the Emperor's chosen.
I await your instructions.
The enemy is attacking.
Attacking. Here we go, they're back.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions.
Take it back from the men.
No, it's fine.
Build protocol.
This is good because the last buff I got, like, nullified range damage, and the guard only have, like, one melee. That'll serve pretty well, I
Yes,
think.
Lord.
I chuck a
With all
heavy
due
bolter
haste.
turret
Yes, most
at each
beneficent
turret because
one.
it's
I
moved out a
will
little.
do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one.
Beware
Guardsman
the
for
alien, the
this
mutant,
the heretic.
Understood.
Passing. Pathfinder.
Ever
Pathfinder.
vigilant.
Armory's done. Cool. Means I can get
Onward
Pack
to
Marine.
glory. Onward to glory. Ever vigilant.
I'm gonna see if I can take and hold this.
Strategic point identified.
Got in.
Taking damage. Awaiting orders.
What would you have?
They don't have cover. Let's go. That line, I think that's
Ever vigilant. Stay vigilant, brother.
no retreat, no surrender. That is a Black Templar.
Ever vigilant.
Like the little references.
We stand ready.
It does happen. Pretty rad. Alright, let's capture this point.
Your command. Heresy grows from
I
idleness.
await
And
your
a servitor.
instructions.
Yeah. Ready. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy, here comes some more.
Enemy is attacking.
The heretic.
Capture them.
Area
Let's go get him. Pin him. Have nowhere to run.
commencing attack. Understood.
Walk softly and carry a big
Yes,
gun.
Lord.
Yes, my lord. Orders received.
Alright, the range squad's working pretty good. Let's go in. Melee.
I await your instructions.
I like how so many sci-fi settings that have just reverted to like, yeah, at some point in the future, humanity's.
I will do as you ask.
Praise the Emperor.
What's your order?
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Hey.
What would you have me do?
Res.
Maintain attack on shield. Moving
Go,
out.
we'll take this point. We're just gonna creep out, because like part of this game is playing aggressively.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Gotta
still
like
draw
balance
back,
it.
there can be
Things.
Your order.
Space Marines and carry a big
This will
gun.
be ugly.
First company, hold the enemy back, no matter the cost.
Oh, buddy. Let's pull back. That's a base. First company's forward base.
Orders received. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Back to here. We're actually gonna have to
Orders
attack
received.
that.
Yes, my lord.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Go. They got turrets there. Turrets there. Like this. Ice.
At your command.
We are gonna send 2 squads around.
Ever vigilant. At your command. Awaiting orders. At your command.
Deal with it. Gotta deal with. Little bit more requisition, and we'll go get 1 upgrade. Let's go.
Fear denies faith.
Praise the Emperor.
Taking direct
Beware the alien, the mutant.
Alright, let's go.
heresy grows from idleness.
Oh, they're attacking.
What's your order? Fear denies faith.
And
Fire control. Initiate strafing run.
Bruh. Bruh, your troops are down here. Bruh. Special. Oh, that wasn't fun. Back.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Returning to battle.
Alright, cool.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Over here. Got my assault squad.
My faith is my shield. Follow my lead.
Alright, gonna take out these guys with Swiss Grenade.
For terror.
Dairy Disrupted.
Follow my lead. By my command, attack!
Sometimes you just need to reboot the laptop already.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Awaiting orders. Fear denies faith. Awaiting orders.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Heresy quo. Yes, my lord.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Davian.
My aim shall not falter. Agreed. For the glory of the Emperor.
They're not leaving.
Follow my lead.
Time to take.
Faith and duty. I shall not fail. Follow my lead.
Very entrenched.
Faith and duty.
Oh, that heavy bolter turret's been upgraded.
To the rally point!
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Walk softly.
We're gonna fall back.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
We are in nasty split
What would you have me
crossfire.
do?
Understood.
Initiate a tactical withdrawal.
The enemy fights back.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Regroup!
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
Sacred artifact.
Build routine 7 to
The
1
warriors of the
initiated.
Inquisition are yours to command.
Here to serve.
The thing is, too, with a game like this, with the game, there is a finite number of
Taking hits.
requisition is.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
Alright, we are being attacked. That is fine. What,
Beware the alien, the mutant.
The Ordo Malleus has sent us to aid you.
grab the weapon back.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. For the Emperor.
See it. Alright.
I await your instructions.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions.
Oh, some machine cult. Makes our vehicles.
Protocol.
What would you have?
Put a machine cult because, well, this is setting what main mechanics are the tech priests. Eptis Mechanicus. A
Most beneficent one.
tell the Vindicare Temple to eliminate their commander.
Oh, joy. The Vindicare sniper is such a absurdly powerful. Like, this isn't a rock paper scissors game like some strategy games can be, but absolutely everything has like armor values and stuff and things they're good against. But the Grey Knights are better against fighting demons and Space Marine basically anything. The Vindicare assassin has like a firing range of like a quarter of the map. It's better than most artillery, and its bonuses are against like commander. What I mean, you gotta really Banes. Okay, let's go.
Fire control. Initiate strafing run.
Where? It's probably danger. The guard are 100% not concerned with firing it. Here's the thing, I don't know if we'll get this battle done in time for you. Alright, we gotta take out that. That is how that. Need to give our. There's literally a book where like a Space Marine gets in a lot of trouble. I can't remember what his punishment was. I think he gets sentient. You have to wear like a mark. Literally for the suggestion of like, hey, we're being attacked. Maybe we should take like 10 steps back and sit in our castle. And they're like, what part of don't retreat don't you get? And yeah, he gets in like hella trouble for like a tactical withdrawal. Literally, like, I think it was a Black Templars, not short story. It was just like, yeah, we say like no steps back. We mean no steps back, and he's like, but we have a castle that we could fight behind. That's all you've got, Imperial Guardsman? Admittedly, it was a lot. This has not been an easy battle. Yeah, taking that.
Back into the fray.
Taking damage.
Barbarian and a. Oop. Don't fight in there. You take extra damage from. Over here. Ooh, what? What is demoralizing?
We stand ready. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. We stand ready.
Something is attacking that can do a lot of damage. Fine, take them out too.
Weapons and ready. It is time. We are the Emperor's chosen. For the glory of the Ordo Malleus has sent us.
Attacking forces. This is Governor Militant Lucas Alexander. Your commander is dead.
Yes, my
You
lord.
cannot win. Lay down your arms or be destroyed.
Activating taking damage.
Oh, it's the. Thanks, Davenmar. They have sent out that assassin, and the assassin is actually being effective. Oh, I need server skulls. That I see a YouTube logo. Have you subscribed on YouTube?
Ever vigilant.
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. I will do as you ask.
I didn't know I'd get YouTube. I haven't done anything on YouTube.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
By the Emperor shall
To
be
glory.
so. I accept the challenge.
All right, we gotta find the assassin.
Taking hits.
Who was shot? Fine. Gotta find this assassin. Run down here and have a look.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Now you will see what it means to face the Imperial Guard. Artillery, open fire!
Spam.
To the rally point.
Ow, bruh. Destroy the artillery batteries. Gladly.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Yes, most beneficent one.
We're gonna take. I can do.
Yes,
Bang.
most beneficent one.
There, go away.
Ever vigilant.
Go, yeet.
The Emperor guides my blade.
Your wise counsel belies your fears.
Captain,
This shall be a
go.
glorious one for the Imperium.
Let's get some upgrades. Pumping out some vehicles, huh? We're against God, so let's go for some hellfire. And we are going to have to upgrade our power.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Country road, take me. It's a me. Go.
Was the first step on the road to
Today,
No, it's not. You're just a pessimist.
my aim shall not falter. For the glory of the Emperor. By my
Go take
command.
out that heavy weapons team. Librarian should fight him.
Send a platoon to secure that location.
Executing your orders, sir. Brothers, the enemy must be nearby.
We're just gonna get hit with APC spam.
Praise the Emperor.
Go what? Go nuts. Have fun. Hey. Dreadnoughts are one of the most, I think, metal kind of like types in fiction. Bruh. Basically, a dreadnought is when a space marine is physically disabled to a point where like they can't just repair his body with mechanical parts. They slap him in a robot. Bruh. They slap him in a giant war mech,
What would you have me do?
and they're like, "Here, go be everyone's."
The enemy must be nearby.
Look at that.
Faith is our shield.
The little clampy, clanky.
Follow me into battle.
Gonna upgrade to the next tier, and we're gonna
On
lead
alert,
an
brothers.
attack.
The enemy must be nearby. For the honor of the chapter.
It just ran.
Demons and heretics will fall for us. Awaiting orders.
We also have to find that assassin. He's going to get a chance for get out there. We won't finish this match by the end of today. No, I forgot how long they. Yeah. Be on the edge of your seat for next time on Hammer 40K. We'll make to this whole heckin' planet with battles that can and. Why is this one cheap? Oh, it's 'cause upgrade speed. Upgrades.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Alright, we are gonna flank back around. And attach the chaplain. You know it.
I will guide you now. On alert, brothers. The enemy
Like
must
the
be
chapter,
nearby.
like the chapter
My aim shall not falter.
to require a chaplain.
We shall know no fear.
But we didn't see a Grey Knight chaplain. Like,
Follow me into battle.
we know, we're fairly certain they exist. But there's such a, we don't really. Actually, why aren't we taking this?
Follow my lead.
Yes, my lord. At your command. Ever vigilant.
Take the point.
The enemy is attacking. Ever vigilant.
Let's go attack the robot with your chainsaw. Only in this setting does that sentence. Let's get some heavy bolted.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of
Bruh! Rude. That's rude. Not nice to blow people up.
Squad broken.
Alright, we have been underspending, which is great because we've got.
For the Emperor.
This game also has one of my favorite quality of life features in any RTS, and that is the find ability. And
Build routine 721 initiated.
Recruit to the rally point.
ready to tank.
Our faith, squad morale restored.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Bruh. There. Push it out.
Yes, Lord.
Taking heavy fire.
With all due haste, yes, Lord.
Orbital relay, my teleporter. This is getting aggravating. But it's very good. We know what to expect of them. Oh, there's some people in our firing line.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Bruh. I'm gonna find what's that and I'm. And now we have a tank. Stuff your tank. Now we have an orbital relay.
Squad broken.
Orbital relay is one of my favorite units in the game. One of my favorite builds. Plus,
Beware the alien.
Yes, my lord.
The heretic.
alright, 10 minutes left. We are not gonna finish this up. Time. But we are.
At your command.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Get real sick of that. That's in
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
minefield. Don't melee the minefield.
For terror.
Don't melee the minefield.
For the Emperor. Follow me into battle.
That one's gonna do the most harm. Now it's over. Okay.
We're under fire! Third company, hold the line! The Emperor demands it! To me, my brother! My fate is my shield.
Did he just walk into where he was going to orbitally bombard? Eat these ogrins. More or less. Can ogrins? I like the no fear thing as a mantra. Like, I don't know, I think it rocks. For my Grey Knights, I need the area of effect ability in right there, because that's fantastic. Fantastic. Take them all. Alright, we've lost the Force Commander, but that's fine. We're gonna force.
What would you have?
He's not gonna make. Very interesting. Be nice for me.
Attacking forces. This is Governor Militant Lucas Alexander.
As ordered.
Your commander is dead. You cannot win. Lay down your arms or be destroyed.
That, unfortunately, Governor, is not how space.
I await your instructions.
Yeah, now.
Fear denies faith. Under
Validate.
fire, heresy grows from idleness.
How many of our
I accept the challenge.
Grey Knights made it? That is first excellent.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Oh, don't.
Knowledge is power.
Marine squad deployed.
Now this is one of the funnest things in it.
Beneficent one.
Orbital Relay. Orbital Relay is a great little toy. Actually gonna separate that to its own squad because it gets to do one really cool thing. It drops units on it.
I command in the name of the Emperor. What would you have?
We're gonna rack up the.
Marine squad
We're gonna
deployed.
rack up an upgraded squad.
Taking heavy fire.
Oh, what? I forgot I built a tank. Let's go. Fall back for repairs. They're easy. Right. And a veteran upgrade, inspiring aura upgrade. Not paying for upgrade.
Taking heavy fire.
I await your instructions.
Let's go. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop.
Regroup.
This is. I'm gonna belay that. Boom. Imagine that. You're just there. It's a battle. Things are happening. Like, hey, we need some help.
By the Emperor it shall be
Marine
so.
squad
Get it.
deployed.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Like, the angels. Here we go. Look at that. We're gonna go assault cannon.
I am ready to serve again.
Everyone's back to
What's your order?
Frankfurt.
He who stands with me shall be
I
my brother.
have awoken.
All flamers.
Confirmed.
I am the instrument of his will.
This is how we
Fear denies
roll.
faith.
I am the instrument of his will. Your
Terminators to the front line.
we go to battle. Yes.
Terminators are from the first company.
Here to serve.
They have the fanciest, shiniest armor a Space Marine captain can give. Captain. Oh, and I'm broke. Tanks will come. Terminators are at the lines.
There
They're
is
gonna.
no such thing as innocence.
I
Only
accept the
degrees of
challenge.
guilt.
Oh yeah, I hate to do a bruh. I hate to do a what is called in the therapy world a doorknob. But I am preparing a Dungeons and Dragons actual play. We are having our character creation and session. I may even. I'm gonna ask be asking the if that's something they're okay with. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some D&D content happening. Now this is a force to ruin someone's. Upload one of them with last cannon. We're not going to give everyone last cannons. Out of the guard, they have a lot of. Actually, we have enough. Take out that arm. Yeah, so we're getting an actual play ready. It's going to be. At this point, it is an isekai, but it's going to be a group of adults going to a fantasy world and shenanigans. Yeah, I'm gonna message them and just ask if they would be streaming it. At least session 0, I think. Session 0 on character creation. I don't think we're game just because that it has to be on. They are hitting us with a heavy tank. Okay. If I may retort. Ace down.
Look out! Here they come! Second Mechanized Company, the enemy is at your doorstep. Push them back, damn it!
That's a Bane Blade. This is the best vehicle in the game. The Bane Blade. It is heaviest of the heavy. It is very, very nasty. I shudder to think of what my force is going to look like when we take it down. That's not even me being hyperbolic either. They're just really good. Like, I'm nearly at troop capacity, and I'm wrecking it. But it's just, it is nasty. Like, it is, I'm going to lose, yeah, I'm going to lose a tank. I'd make that deal. Damn good deal. We're going to save and quit after the... That needs to come down. And that. The Mars Pattern Command needs to come down. Lost one Marine. One Marine, one tank. Good deal. Exchange. There's any. Second company. Oh, field command. We're gonna disable field command and then. Thanks all for coming. It's really good to be back. I am real thrilled to be back. In a minute. They keep moving the gold purses. Play something up.
The enemy has knocked out Second Company's fire control system. Our air support is gone.
Haha. Oh, that was the fire support. Excellent. That was aggravating. But there were more strafing right. Next week. There should be a relic here. That is us for today. Space. Back in the days when you had to save your game. Thank you all for coming, and I will see you next time. I'm Mike the Nerd Therapist, and just remember, just because I am a therapist